What's up, guys? It's Black Bus 91 coming to you with another Naruto Gaiden chapter commentary, chapter 700 plus 3. So the title of this chapter is called Chance Meeting 1. So I'm guessing this is like part 1 of the chance meeting. So this chapter, my thoughts on it, this was like a pretty good chapter. I just want to say we have pretty much Boruto and Shikamaru, Mitsuki, Chou, and Sarada. They're all together. Naruto in the beginning, he goes to like leave off, basically to go meet Sasuke. And Boruto brings lunch, but he's not punctual. He's basically tardy. Like he misses dad at that point. And Shikamaru makes a reference like, late, lateness just comes naturally to you. Well, he says something in that way where like being punctual is a foreign concept to you. So I guess him and his dad, they're kind of like that where they don't really get there on time. I mean, it's father like son. That is Naruto's son. So, but he's upset with him because he comes with Mitsuki. He's upset with him for basically not being there and taking his mom's food to him, his bento. Basically, it was a bento, I guess so. But it's the fact that Hinata is his mom. Like it's just like we think of Naruto's son, but we don't mention Hinata. Like I think people know that Boruto is related to Hinata. That's his son and all that kind of. But he's half Uzumaki, half Hyuga. I was going to say Uchiha. It's just funny. Like he doesn't have the eyes. He doesn't seem like his sister looks more like his mom. So you could kind of picture her as a Hyuga more so. But she has her father's like eyes and somewhat face. So. Anyway, that was just my thought. Like, I sometimes don't really picture Boruto as a Hyuga, but he's half Hyuga. Anyway, Sarada gets an idea to go take this stuff to Naruto. So it's kind of like an excuse, but she actually wants to help out Boruto. Like at least he can take it to his father. She don't have a father to take anything to, so she kind of sees in that respect. Anything that a lot of the characters kind of take for granted, where they have their father around, they're both their parents, and they can do all this stuff with their fathers, but they don't want them around. Like, oh my God, my father. She doesn't have her father. I could kind of relate to that in a sense, because my dad, he's no longer on this earth. He passed away a while ago, but like, it'll be nice to have him around. So I can honestly like see that with her. Like I get that. But I love Chocho's character. I think a lot of people kind of dog her. Well, not a lot of people. Me personally, Chocho is a funny character. We have a black female character. She's like kind of in there in the Leaf Village. We didn't really have that in the last 2 series. Not saying we didn't have black characters, just the fact that I think there's like one of the few black characters in the Leaf Village that live there. So they go off to go search for Naruto with the food. Chocho and Mitsuki, they had like a little exchange. It's somewhat cute. Chocho's just a fireball, but getting on what I thought, like pretty much they go to meet Naruto, and Naruto, of course, we know that he has the sage technique or the sage jutsu. So or Sage Mode, whatever you want to call it, but he has the ability to sense them, and he just, he's Hokage level. Just the fact that he came from being probably a Genin to Hokage is like pretty amazing. Like maybe he jumped a few steps, but he goes to go meet them because he's like, for him it just made no sense for him to just keep going. That's what he was saying. It made no sense for him to keep going. He might as well just go back and meet them. It was a good thing that Naruto did, because if he didn't get there in time, character would have died. Some people would have been dead, and someone would have been dead, and a character would have got captured, aka Sarada. But I'm calling it now, and I don't care if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, okay, so what? But I think like Kishimoto, he does the obvious when it's like mass characters. When it was Toby involved in the story, some people were saying it was Obito just because of his hair, the haircut, and a lot of people, they like, no, it was Madara's spirit brought back into a body, and what if it's the ramen guy from the store with his Goku, like all these kind of, who is this mystery character? And a lot of people are kind of guessing who is this mystery character because he has an Uchiha. I mean, well, there's a lot of things, him knowing Itachi, them being Uchiha, stuff like that. I'm just calling it now. I think it's Shisui Uchiha. Now, if we do the timeline, if we go back to actually how long time has passed and how old Itachi and Sasuke were, okay, I believe Itachi, this is just me just giving this information, Itachi, I believe, was 21 when he died. And Sasuke at the time, I'm guessing 16. I'm guessing 15, 16. I'm going to say 16. No, wait. Sasuke was 8 and he was 16 because they're 5 years apart. At the end of Naruto, he was 17. Itachi probably would have been 22. So if that was the case, if Shisui was alive, and I think Shisui might have been older than Itachi, I'm saying give or take a year or two. I'm gonna give Shisui, I'm gonna keep him with the 22-year-old age, because I'm gonna say that if he was alive at that time, he would have been 22. Fast forward, we got the last movie. That's 3 years past, so Sasuke is probably 20 at that point, and Itachi would have been 25 or what, because they're 5 years apart. Same thing for Shisui. Fast forward 12, 13 years later, I think Itachi would have been like 38, 39. So, in respects, this character doesn't seem that old. I'm calling it. I think it's Shisui. I hope it's Shisui. I want to know. I want to understand his reasoning. So why he's doing this? Is he possessed? What is the reason for Shisui doing this? It could be entirely new character, but I think it's Shisui. I'm just calling it for that reason. He did lose one eye. They say he crushed his other eye. If he crushed his other eye, maybe that mangled area where his eyeball is with the Sharingan, he might have found another Sharingan, got it implanted. We haven't seen the other eye because we do notice. We see the Jubi creature, Jubi-man! We see the Jubi creature hiding in the trees because it's tailing Sarada and Chou, and the guy, the mystery Uchiha, wants Shin to bring them back. Bring the one with the glasses, the glasses, the one that has the Uchiha crest. So he goes to fight them. He actually meets them, and I'm telling you, the fight between these three characters are pretty big. Shisui Uchiha Shin. That's he told them his name. He holded his own against these two. Now they're not Genin yet, but they fight pretty well for not being Genins, and I'm guessing they probably had formal trainings from their parents, picking up stuff and all that, just learning how to do certain jutsus and stuff like that. Chou, she definitely had to learn from her father because she knows her Kekkei Genkai ability, so she ends up making her hands large enough to attack Shin. I think she did pretty good for seeing her in battle first time. Sarada did pretty well too, like her throwing the 3 kunais. Shin blocking with the chain, that was pretty badass. Her stepping on Shin's chain because he had first threw like a chain with the shuriken on it. She stepped on it so it wouldn't get its momentum. I know a lot of people saying that Sasuke did that earlier in the Naruto series. So they have, she takes up from her father, like all those genes in her. How she does things, she takes up from her father. So I think that's pretty good. Same thing for Chou. So it was a pretty good battle, but Shin is very quick and fast, and he has a teleportation jutsu. How else would he have learned that? There's a lot of hints. It's just really adding on to me calling it, okay, that is Shisui. Shisui is still alive, and he's been training this dude. He called him father, so who knows? We'll find out. But he ends up dodging it, brings the chain, wraps around the girl's arm. Well, not kind of wrap, like kind of pulls it pulls Chocho's arm to throw her off balance, and he's going to stab her. But luckily, Naruto comes in there, saves the day, because he came back for them. And of course, Naruto has the Nine-Tailed Fox chakra within him. He has the sage, well, probably part of the sage power. So he's pretty fast as hell. So he ends up catching them too. And it was just a beastly panel of him standing over Chocho and Sarada with his cloak kind of floating above them like that. That was G. Like, I like Naruto more and more as he gets older. I didn't really like him so much as a kid. I like his powers, and I like him more now as an adult, like a full-fledged adult. But a pretty good fight. I like to see what's going to happen next. I know tomorrow, Thursday, will be like the new chapter. Hopefully, we get a continuation on that. And I know I was late on this video and my Bleach video, but yeah, that's. I'm just looking forward to the series. I hope Kishimoto comes out with like a little bit more like short little series. Also, I saw like some of the last movie pictures of it. I haven't seen the full movie. I'm gonna watch it soon. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this chapter. Like this video if you did. If you want to go to my Facebook fan page, that's in the description box below. Let me know what your thoughts of this chapter in the comment section below. You guys can go to, I have a new website. I'm a freelance graphic designer, drees.com. That'll be in the description box below. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this chapter. Also, just another little tagline. I'm going to kind of be doing this with One Piece a lot. Just saying, One Piece is getting really good. Gear Forth, Sabo, Doflamingo. I'm liking where this story is going. So I'm following it every week now. So yeah, this is Black Boss 91 signing out.